Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is Gems of War. And today we have the Monk class event. Monk is a pretty good class that I would recommend doing a little bit of work in today if you have time. Maybe getting at least the first couple potions and going, a little while in. Getting all the rewards maybe would be a good stopping point if you're not trying to go all the way or anything, and maybe get all the rewards. Yeah, that's what I would recommend. I just did my free battles because I already have Monk to 100, but I have two teams for you. I have a no Mythic, no Legendary, no Dawnbringer team, and then I have the team I would use just, as me here in the beginning. Also, 75 subscribers to go. We're getting there. It's really close. I think we're really close to having a chance here. By April 2nd, we need 4K subscribers to get that extra live stream reward, Gems of War at dark or after dark, where we could possibly go all night into the morning and try to break the record. I mean, it gives us a chance at least. No guarantees, but it gives us that chance. So 75 to go. Please subscribe. Let's get it by April 2nd. If we don't get it before, it turns to April 3rd, then the reward is off the table. I mean, that's the whole point. But yeah, let's get into this team here. I got Dawnbringer, mostly. Dawnbringer and Tulieo was the idea. Tulieo in first, just to get her up as soon as possible. Then I would cast her on yellow. That would get everyone else up. If I needed to shoot Dawnbringer more than once, I would cast Emperor Liang there. He destroys all gems of a chosen color, so you could also do yellow again, or some other color that's the most numerous for Dawnbringer, just to get it back up again, and then cast it again. Because towards the end, even if you're doing just the free battles, you're going to have to cast Dawnbringer twice. But just be careful because he's your only damage dealer. But I didn't have any trouble at all. I didn't go all the way because I had to do my no. But I think we would have been fine here. At worst, maybe Tulieo would have died, maybe, but we would have had a barrier on our Dawnbringer, and Emperor Liang is back up. Like, I feel like we would have been just fine, especially if we're doing just the free battles here. The only thing is I can't show you like super duper deep, but you would have all kinds of potions. Like, I think it would even out. It's not gonna be that much harder when you're going really deeper than I go in these videos, because if you're going really deep, you're gonna have a lot of potions. So you're gonna start with an enchant and an explosion and all that other good stuff, extra stats and all that. So the class I was using was Stormcaller because I don't have it to 100 yet. It's on like 90 something. And I always use it with finesse, so I'm not in that much of a hurry to level it up because I use it with finesse all the time. So yeah, but it gives you a yellow storm at the start of every turn, so if you have it fully traded. And everybody on our team is yellow to help out the Dawnbringer, because Dawnbringer does more damage based on yellow allies and enemies. And there's a lot of yellow enemies as well, so the Dawnbringer is pretty strong in this event. But yeah, the main idea was just the Tulieo and the Dawnbringer. With the Stormcaller class. The medals I was using, I think I was actually using an Anu and 2 Nishas, just to help Tulieo and Dawnbringer get up faster, since we don't have any kind of 50% start or any explosion or enchant to start or anything. I figured Anu would be a little bit helpful here. But yeah, once you get your Tulieo up, it's pretty good to go, because she's going to cast on yellow, enchant everyone, and give them all mana. Then your Emperor Liangs are super close to getting up. You cast your Dawnbringer, and then you just cast your Liangs, and you're good to go. It'll either get your Tulieo back up or your Dawnbringer. So just cast Emperor Liang on yellow and cast Tulieo on yellow, and you should be fine. Alright, so here is the no, which means no Mythic, no Legendary, and no Dawnbringer. It was the only reason it was difficult this time is because there's only a few choices on this restriction. You guys notice that? There's like 5 troops you could use. I could probably almost name them. It was Yao Gui, Emperor Liang, Tulieo, Spearmaster, Diviner, Sifu Yan. Did I say Spearmaster yet? And like I don't know. There's like 1 or 2 more. You had like literally 7 choices, so there wasn't much to choose from, and I had to eliminate the mythics and the legendaries. So I didn't really have very much to choose from, so I just picked the best out of that. Which I think if you're gonna do, if you don't have any legendaries, you don't have Yao Gui, You don't have Dawnbringer. You don't have Emperor Liang. You're probably going to want to build your team around some sort of Tulio. So definitely put Tulio in your team. Then maybe go find your best weapon that is green or yellow. So I went and found Trickster Shot. Trickster Shot, if you don't have it, it's going to be a problem because it's not easy to get. It's like a one of those weapons that only comes around in the Soul Forge every once in a while. So I really, really recommend that you get it. It's a really, really good weapon. And that's what I'm using. It's not Dawnbringer. It's not a legendary troop or a mythic troop. I mean, it fits with my restriction here that I put on myself. So I'm using it, but I don't know what you're going to do if you don't have it. Probably Black Manacles or the Fist of Heaven, maybe. But then you would need maybe an extra Spearmaster there. Because you got to do damage somehow. But my thought with my team here, which it wasn't that bad. It was actually pretty good. I did the hardest battles I could, and it was fine. You just got to kind of go up from the top to the bottom and eventually one-shot with your Trickster Shot. But I had Spearmaster there at the top. He has a little bit of skull mitigation, some true damage. So once you cast Trickster Shot, you strip all their armor, which doesn't matter for Spearmaster. But you know, you'll hit him pretty hard with Trickster Shot. He can finish him off or whatever. And he's an okay tank up there. And there's not much to choose from, like I said. And I needed some other kind of damage dealer. So it was between him and like Sifu Yan. And Sifu Yan, I wasn't feeling that. So the more red you destroy in your column, the more damage he does. So make sure you remember that. He has the 25% skull mitigation. That's why he's on top. Then I put my hero in second. That way, you know, that's our main damage dealer. We don't want to lose it. So I didn't want to put it in first slot and get scalded to death, you know, unluckily. So in second there. Third, Tulio, pretty much your mana generator. Going to cast on green most of the time, but you could also do brown, because you have 2 brown troops. But I'd recommend green, that way you can get Tulio up again and then cast her again, because she does enchant herself and give herself back mana. It's a really good troop. She don't cast and then like, when she casts, she also casts on herself, especially if you... When she casts, she also casts on herself. I mean, it's that simple. If you do green or yellow. So we're doing green because we have 3 green troops. And then I have Diviner there just to get Tulio up faster, and she enchants all allies and gives all allies magic and stuff like that. Decent, but you might be able to put something else there. I don't know. So that's what I came up with. Hope y'all can use that. And if not, try Black Manacles or Fist of Heaven, I think, would be the other choices. Or Mang or Earth's Fury. But anyway, like, share, subscribe, consider joining. It helps a lot. Tell your guild about the channel, and I'll see y'all next time. Remember, subscribe, subscribe, subscribe.